Hey there, YouTubers. Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen, and today I'm making a spicy buffalo style pork ribs. I've got some St. Louis style ribs here. I got some Frank's Red Hot, got some celery salt, I got some fresh ground black pepper. So I'm going to coat this really well, and I'll show you how I'm going to get this going. Okay, got the ribs here. I've removed the membrane from the side, and I'm just going to liberally coat this with some of the celery salt. And then some fresh ground black pepper. And then some hot sauce. I like to use Frank's. That's one of my favorite. You can use pretty much anything you want, but nice healthy dose of hot sauce. Rub that in really good. And make sure you get the sides. Rub that into the sides well. Yeah. And we're going to flip this bad boy over. Do the other side. I love these St. Louis style, St. Louis cut ribs. They're actually cheaper than baby backs, and they have a lot more meat on them. And you don't have to do any trimming. They're already trimmed up for you. I really do like them. Okay, we're going to do this side the same as the first. We did some of the celery salt, now some black pepper. I need to get one of those one-handed pepper grinders like Greg at Ballistic Barbecue has. Wouldn't have to wash my hands as much. Okay, we're going to coat this side again. Nice liberal dose of hot sauce. Rub that in. Get it all over it. Now I'm doing this the day before I'm going to smoke them, because I really want those flavors to get in there and penetrate the meat. And I'll be smoking this with the pellets. I'm really into the smoking pellets. I've used them before doing ribs and they turned out really good. So I'll be doing that again. So we'll wrap this up. This is going to go in the refrigerator until we're ready to smoke tomorrow. Now, I'm not just going to throw that in the refrigerator because it would get all over the shelves. So I've got one of these large plastic bags. I like using the 2-gallon bags, Ziploc bags, but I ran out of them, and the closest thing I had was one of these crock pot liners, and it's a perfect fit for this, so this will be fine. We put that on the list, 2-gallon Ziploc bags. And it just keeps it from leaking all over the refrigerator. Okay, there we go. Let's put this in the refrigerator until we're ready to smoke tomorrow. I'll be back then. Here we go, refrigerator time. Okay, time for the ribs to go on the smoker. Let these go overnight. They smell good and they look really good too. Extra sauce on there. Okay, we'll let these go on the smoke for at least 3 hours. I'll be checking in on them periodically. We'll see. I'll show you how I'm smoking this here in just a sec. Let me clean my hands. My preferred method of smoking, I go with simplicity and ease. I know I'm not a barbecue purist, so please don't give me any grief about that. I have used wood in the past. I've used charcoal and everything, but I just like the convenience of gas. So I use the gas for my my heat source. I can regulate it and I can get it exactly the right temperature that I want. And I'm using these pellets, and I've made a larger smoker box for it, for the pellets, and just loaded it up and then lit one corner. And then you blow out the flame, and that's going to supply me with plenty of smoke to go through this entire smoke. I love it. See here, getting some nice, just light blue smoke coming out of there. And these pellets, once again, are pecan. There we go, that's some good smoke. Okay, we'll be back in about 3 hours. It's been 3 hours of smoke. Let's start to foil these babies. I forgot the last time I did this, I had to move the smoker box up to here because down here in the heat chamber, it gets too hot and it causes this to flame up, and it really messes up my my temperature setting. So got to remember to move that up to here. Ribs are looking good, really shrinking back from the bone. I didn't even have to mop these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap these babies. Probably gonna have to do 2 layers of foil because I ran out of the really big foil. Thought I had enough, but this will work. This will be fine. So I'm just gonna wrap these like this and put this back on and let it continue until we're ready to eat. It's easy as that. Okay, now I'm going to make a glaze for the ribs. Pardon the background noise, I'm running the dishwasher. So I've got a half cup of Frank's hot sauce. I've got 3 tablespoons of butter. And to sweeten this up, a tablespoon of honey. A little sweet and spicy. I was thinking of going with just the butter and the Franks, but then I'm like, you know, I kind of like my ribs to be a little on the sweet, just a little sweet, and honey really goes well with this. So I'm just gonna heat this thoroughly, you know, melt the butter, get it incorporated, and I'll be back with you when I'm ready to actually start glazing the ribs. Okay, I'm losing light, but I'm gonna go ahead and glaze the ribs. I've reduced this down to a nice glaze. I'm just gonna brush it on. Oh man, it smells so good. Just glaze this really good. We're gonna be eating here soon, that's for sure. Well, that looks really good. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, if the camera can pick that up, but looks good from this end. Nice. Okay, cover this up. We'll be ready to eat here in a little bit. Ribs are off the smoker. Brought them in, tented them with some foil for a few minutes. And that's what they look like. Oh man, that smells good. Let's cut from the center. Let's see what we got. Sweet, spicy. Looks absolutely wonderful.
Alright, Pug, I'm gonna have Dylan grab you so I can vacuum. Hey Dylan, can you get Pooh Bear?
That's perfect. There we go.